sport. Now time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for a moment of quiet reflection. Now time for the Eagles Creed. I am an Eagle. I'm a leader and responsible citizen. I'm self-disciplined. I'm in control of my choices. I'm orderly and I support my school and community. I accept responsibility for my education and the life I choose to lead. I'm respectful to those around me and peers leaders alike. I'm Eagle strong and I'm sources of that strength. I'm a Coosa Eagle and I will soar. Now let's head over to the newsroom.
Introduce it.
Hey Coosa, this is Mr. Baronick for an interview today on the morning show. Why don't you start today by telling us where you grew up and what you did before you came a teacher?
All right, I grew up in North Alabama, a small town called Albertville. Before I graduated high school there, before I became a teacher, I worked in retail. I worked at Hibbett's. I was a store manager with Hibbett's for several years. Then I moved over into loss prevention, and I worked loss prevention for Gap. And I basically would go to all the stores and look for shoplifters and apprehend them. So I got to tackle a few shoplifters, tackle a few people.
Okay, now I heard you were a Lakers fan.
Yes.
What do you think about LeBron transferring?
I've never been a big LeBron fan. But he's a Laker. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I have been all my life. Grew up with Kobe. I'm going to pull for LeBron because he's a Laker, but, I'm kind of indifferent towards it.
As a kid, did you like sports or not?
I did. I played about every sport you could possibly play growing up. I played baseball pretty much year-round, played basketball, played football. I played all the big sports. I played a year of golf. I wasn't very good at it, but I played it just for fun. Me and my buddies decided to try out one year, and we were the only ones that tried out, so we made the team. We were not very good, but I played.
Now I know that you are the boys' basketball coach. What do you think? How do you think that they're going to do this year?
It's hard to say. We had a pretty busy summer. We did pretty well this summer. If we can get the boys to buy into what we're trying to get them to do, and they play a team basketball game and not play selfishly, I think we could have a really good season. So it's really up to them.
Now I know that you like sports. What is your favorite sport now and when you were growing up?
Number one's always been baseball for me. I grew up a diehard Braves fan. I'm still a big Braves fan. I go to probably 30. I've been to 30 games, almost 30 games this year. Just big baseball fan, always have been. It's by far my favorite.
There you go. That's Mr. Baronick. Thank you. Here's what's going on today.
Remember that on September 27th is Picture Day. Bring your best smile.
Coosa Middle School is partnering with Rome Georgia Cares in collecting supplies for hurricane relief kits to send to those affected by Hurricane Florence. You will receive a list of needed supplies in homeroom. Let's show everyone that Coosa Middle School cares.
September is Suicide Prevention Month. Empathy is one way to encourage people who struggle with suicidal thoughts.
What's going on in the Sports and Eagle Nation?
If you would like an athletic sign in the gym, please see Coach Forrester.
Game tonight for the softball team at Alto Park. Go support.
There is a football game tonight at Cedartown.
Also, there's a volleyball game tomorrow at Rockmart.
There will be plenty of games this week. We will keep you updated.
Basketball interest for any boys that do not play sports. If you are interested in basketball, please see Coach Goss.
Now back to the studio for lunch and weather updates for today.